Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to Red Ball. So this is quite an interesting category here. It is multiple Red Ball games, Red Ball 4. So that encapsulates the three Flash Red Ball 4 volumes: Red Ball 4 Volume 1, Red Ball 4 Volume 2, and Red Ball 4 Volume 3. I kind of have them stacked on top of each other right now. So the second I finish with volume one, I'm going to switch to volume two and then switch to volume three. Um, so the current world record for this category is a 13:59 by me, which was performed quite a while ago. Since then, there have been many strat discoveries in volume two that pushed that game's world record down by 40 seconds. So the category has a lot of potential to be improved now. I just haven't gotten around to running it again. But I've started back up, I guess, running it at this marathon. So hopefully I can get a good run here. I hope you guys enjoy the strategies. I'm using RTX voice to try to muffle out some of my keyboard mashing because you have to double jump a bunch in this game, and I hit the spacebar really loud. So hopefully that's a bit better. So, anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna get started, and I really hope you guys enjoy. All right, so entering level one here. Just gonna do a couple double jumps here. Hopefully I won't fail any of them. Oh, we're good. Yeah, so good thing about this game is that you maintain speed between levels. I messed up a bit there, which is really important because what you do in one level determines different things that can happen in the next, depending on how much speed you have. Like there are certain strats in other levels that only work if you have a bunch of speed coming from a previous level. And sometimes on level transitions, you can just lose all of your speed, which can kill your run depending on the level. Um, so we haven't witnessed that yet, but it can happen in like 6 to 7, 9 to 10. We did figure out as kind of a setup in level 9 to alleviate some of that, so you always maintain speed into level 10, which is good because there's like a strategy in level 10 that saves in the double digits amount of time if you do it perfectly and you need the speed. So you can see I lost all of my speed there going into level 7, which is fine. If you do maintain speed, you can double jump across that whole gap and save about 1.5 seconds. I missed that. If you get a really good time double jump there, you can jump over that plank. But unfortunately, we missed it. I should not have done that. Whoops. Yeah, you're supposed to double jump there and not have to hit that guy, but I missed it. That's okay, though. Alright, we can just double jump over this wall here. Alright. Here's just a bunch of double jumps stringed together. I missed it. I'll just try again. Dang. I want to get this. Sorry. There we go. That's how you do it. So here I'm going to reset this flag, which is part of the setup of maintaining speed into level 10. So we can do... Not that. I missed it. Dang it. Well, now I'm just going to have to do the slower strat. Got it. Reset this flag to set up the cycle. And there we go. The Red Ball 1 HD texture pack. Alrighty. Oops. Not the greatest volume one so far, unfortunately, but we can make up some ground in the other volumes. No big deal. Boop. There we go. Massive amount of speed here. So we're gonna do a screen double jump here. He was not in a good spot there, but there I only hit the spacebar one time, and I was able to double jump on top of there, which if you do it right, saves some time over just doing a normal double jump after the transition. I'm gonna go for a difficult strat here. I think I got it. Yeah, let's go. That saves like a second to like a second and a half, which is good. Glad to see all the energy in chat right now. Keep it up, guys. Alright, so now we have entered the boss level. And the boss is quite interesting. He has 3 different phases. Every single boss in each of the Red Ball 4 volumes has 3 phases in it. So we're in the second phase right now, where we're just killing some enemies. And the reason I'm hitting the boss here is so I hit him to the other side of the screen, which prevents him having to roll all the way to the other side of the screen, which saves a bit of time, but at the cost of losing some hearts, which makes this phase 3 really risky, because if you get hit at all, then you die, and you have to restart phase 3. So here, the boss can either jump 4 or 5 times. I've gotten lucky with 2 4s, which is pretty uncommon. We'll probably get a 5 here, because 3 4s never happens. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well there's that. That is the wrong volume. There we go. Alrighty, so now we're entering Volume 2. Volume 2 is well known for being more puzzle-based than Volume 1, which has its pros and cons. It's definitely a slower paced game. You can't hit as high of top speeds and whatnot, but there's still some really interesting strategies. It's also known for being a bit laggier than the other volumes, unfortunately, which does make it a little bit less enjoyable to play. But that doesn't deter people from speedrunning it. Actually, it kind of does. But I still speedrun it. The world record for Volume 2 is... see, I lost speed there. The world record for Volume 2 is a 4:59 by me. The Volume 2 that's in the MRBG Red Ball 4 record is a 5:39, which was world record at the time. But as I said, we've found a lot of new strategies, which I'll try to point out when they happen, because they're pretty cool. I missed a double jump there. Alright, here's one. So you double jump off of this thingy to get up there. Barely got it, but yeah, that skips hitting the button there. Saves some time. It's all good. Thankfully, you regenerate all your hearts on level transitions, unlike the mobile version, where they don't give you your hearts back because you have a limited amount of lives, because they want you to spend money to buy the game. And it works. It works. Alright, level 8, this is a pretty difficult strategy here. You have to do an off-screen double jump on top of this tree to skip this puzzle section. And the reason you can't just double jump on the puzzle section is because the puzzle section has non-solid bottoms on those platforms, and for whatever reason, you can't double jump on platforms that have non-solid bottoms. So we just have to do that workaround, which is quite difficult. I'm glad I got it first try. Dang it, I missed that. Here's one of the newer strategies. You can double jump off that tree, which saves having to wait for the guy to hit the button. And then, this is the big strat right here. This is puzzle skip. Saves a bunch of time. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Puzzle skip. Let's go. Quite a difficult strategy. Here's another one. Another tree jump. Oh, missed it. I think I can... Nah, dang it. Alright, gonna have to reset. Try again. What? There we go. Oh well. So yeah, that saves it quite a bit of time if you do it correctly. I'm just gonna do the swing section. And we can double jump over this tree right here. There we go. Poppin' gamer right here, boys. Oh, I was not looking at the screen. That is a a reason for always looking at the game, because sometimes you don't know how much speed you have. Alright, we're gonna double jump over this thing here, and then we're just gonna roll, and hopefully I timed that right. There we go. Alright, double jump here to save a bit of time, and then we can double jump over this tree right here. And then double jump on top of it. Yes! Alright, got the cycle skip. Let's go. Or, I guess early cycle. I actually missed that in the world record. Alright, do a jump off that log rather than a double jump. Oh, that was weird. And then we can double jump through that. See, that has a non-solid bottom. Alright, so here in the boss, it's actually kind of more broken than the Volume 1. You'll see that in a second. So we do the same thing here, where we hit the boss to prevent it from going to the other side of the screen. But we can actually abuse it a bit more than we can in Volume 1. And this is where another big chunk of time save was saved over the 5:39 that used to be world record. So here you can hit it one more time. It's like, oh, well, I need to hit it 2 more times, right? Well, you can actually hit it another time, and although you die, it takes a little while for the game to kill you, and during that time, it transitions into the next phase. So that saves a bunch of time and not having to wait for him to go to the other side of the screen. So there you can see we transition to the next phase. Alright, so now we're going to have to kill these ninjas. This is definitely, like, the hardest part of the boss right here, so hopefully I don't screw this up. There we go. Alright, gotta do that one more time. This is quite difficult. Alrighty. I missed it. Alright. Okay, I got really lucky that didn't kill me. So thank you, RNGesus. Alright, see, I did the same exploit there where I hit him even though it would have killed me. It still was able to transition into the next phase while I was dying. And then I'm just going to abuse the hit back to kill him again. And we go into Volume 3. I know that was a lot to digest. So some of you are probably wondering why I didn't die when I hit that ninja earlier. And that's because sometimes when you hit the bottom of an enemy, it doesn't kill you. So I got really lucky there. Thank you, game. I would have lost a bunch of time if that killed me. So. And that's like right at the end of the run, too. Alright, so anyways, we're going into Volume 3. One thing you may notice is that my spacebar presses are more spaced out. And the reason that is because Volume 3 actually has a different double jump timing than Volume 1 and Volume 2. It's a bit slower, it gives you less speed, but thankfully, you know, we do have a double jump, because for a while we thought that we didn't, until I accidentally found it in Level 3 on stream, that the more spaced out timing is what you need. The more spaced out timing actually works in Volume 1 and Volume 2 as well, but there's no use in doing it because it's slower and harder. So yeah. There you go. Alright, so here you can double jump off this button, but I really don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna take the easy way out here. Do the noob strat. Okay, that's great. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit here for a cycle on these Crusher boys. Alright. I'm gonna jump off this boombox. And hopefully I don't miss this. I missed it. Dang. It's okay. We got another shot here. That is quite unfortunate. Yeah, this is a bit scary, because if you miss the double jump, you just die. But we got it that time. Alright. There we go. So I'm going to reset out this flag here to get a better cycle here, save a bit of time. Hopefully I don't hit the lasers here. So one thing that is interesting about these lasers is that they deal damage over time. Okay, wow, I'm not paying attention. They deal damage over time instead of instantly killing you, which is something that we're going to abuse at the beginning of level 10. So you'll see that in a bit. Alright. Here we go with level 9. I'm just going to wait a little bit here for cycle. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Oh my gosh, I got wrecked. Gosh darn it. Yeah, missing that loses a bunch of time, so hopefully I don't mess it up again. There we go. Yeah, it's quite annoying. There's really no way to make it consistent. Hopefully, yep. So you can see I just phased through that laser right there, and the reason I was able to do that, as I said before, is that the lasers deal damage over time. And that's, if you stay in the laser for a little amount of time, you can sometimes live jumping through it. There's a way to do that in level 5, I believe, as well, but I didn't go for it. There's also a way to do it in level 13, but it is one of the hardest strats in the entire game. Getting it. And I'm going to go for a gap jump here, because I feel like it. I think I got it. Let's go. That's not even in the world record. I'm not going to go for 13 laser phase, because it works about 5 to 10% of the time, so not worth going for yet, but basically you jump through that laser without having to do that old puzzle right there. That's quite a difficult double jump, glad I got it. I'm going to go for this too. Come on. Ah, I didn't get it. That's a frame perfect double jump. You have to double jump on a specific frame. Alrighty, and now we are in the boss. So this boss is also a three-phase boss. There is a crazy strat that you can do at the beginning that saves around 4 seconds, where you like jump in these plunger things, but I am not very good at it, so I'm not gonna do it. And it also relies a lot on just pure luck, so not worth going for in a marathon setting. So here I already know where these plungers are gonna be, so this is just autopilot right here. No boss RNG strat. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not DHA. Can I hire DHA to play volume 3 for me? That would be great. All right, so here these bombs are just gonna aggro you, and then you jump over them, and then they hit the boss. Sometimes you can get really unlucky, and it just doesn't kill the boss, or yeah, it just misses the boss entirely, and there's nothing you can do about it. So this makes this boss really annoying because first you have to get the insane strategy at the beginning that you have to do now to get the glitchless world record. This is not glitchless, but yeah. And that's time. And then you have to rely on the bombs not, killing your run by not exploding at the right spot. But thankfully, that did not happen to me, and that is the end of the run. We ended with a 1450, which is pretty good. As I said, we saved, 40 seconds on Volume 2 since, the world record was set. So, though we are like 50 seconds away, it's more like, a minute 30, I guess. Thanks for the GGs, guys. This was quite fun. I probably will come back to this, not in a marathon setting to, beat the world record because of Volume 2 stuff, but um, right now I'm preoccupied with other things, I guess. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed. This game really does have a lot of interesting strategies. Definitely one of the more complicated Flash games out there because of the unintentional double jump glitch that we're very thankful that is in the game. It's also in the mobile port of the game as well. So um, I've been doing some mobile speed runs as well. The timing is the same as Volume 3, um, but mobile functions a bit differently, so it's just not as polished as the Flash volumes, I guess. And I guess anyone here is wondering, will we not be able to play these games and after 2020? Yes, we will be able to. All of these were done on the Adobe standalone player, where you can play the games, off the internet with the SWF files and everything. So don't worry, we'll be fine. Red Ball speedrunning will be alive and well for many years to come, I hope. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.